In this video, you will learn how to long and short Bitcoin over on Bybit Exchange. You will learn how to execute a limit order, a market order, a conditional order so you don't have to be in front of your computer to trade, and how to set a stop loss so you don't lose more money than necessary. All about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the blockchain today, and let's dive into Bybit. And to be clear guys, this video is not sponsored, although I do receive a small commission when you use my affiliate link to sign up, and in that way you could support the channel if you want to. And one of the main reasons why I choose Bybit over different exchanges is because of its easy user interface. And if you compare Bybit with Bitmex, then on Bybit we don't have this system overload errors which sometimes occur on Bitmex. But first of all, you will need to create an account on Bybit, and for that you scroll down below this video and you will find my affiliate link in the description or in the pinned comment, and there you could create your Bybit account. To register over on Bybit, you will only need an email and a password, and if you want to deposit your Bitcoin, you will go here to Assets. So this is the asset page, and here you can see I already have 0.13 Bitcoin into my account, but if you want to deposit Bitcoin, you go here to the right at deposit, and here you can deposit Bitcoin to that address. And for the people that don't know what leverage trading is, well, let's say you have 1 Bitcoin, you can leverage that to 5 or 10 Bitcoins. Let's say you leverage that to 5 Bitcoins and the price of Bitcoin is moving 1%, then in your order you will gain or lose 5% instead of 1%. So if you are a profitable trader or you have a profitable trade, then you have a bigger gain than if you wouldn't use leverage. But if you are losing and the trade goes against you, you will lose more than you would if you wouldn't use leverage. And this comes with a liquidation price. So if the trade goes into the opposite direction, then at one moment you will get stopped out and you will lose your position. And no, you cannot lose more than what is into your account. And therefore leverage trading is really risky and only for experienced trading, and you should understand the risk before you start trading with leverage. So let's have a look at the interface of Bybit. Here we can see the chart of Bitcoin. Here we can see the order book. Here we can see the types of orders. We have a limit order, a market order, and a conditional order. Below that we see the recent trades, and below the order types we are seeing the contract details. So what is a limit order? A limit order is an order that will be executed at the limit price, which you can fill in right here. So let's say we would like to long Bitcoin at approximately 6,000 US dollars. Then we take a quantity of 1,000 contracts, so that's 1,000 US dollars. Then we take a leverage of 5. Here you can switch to 10 if you would like, but let's do it 5. And then here we can see the order value, and then here we can see our available balance, and here we can see the cost of that long position. So that's actually the quantity divided by the leverage, which makes the cost. And here we can click on buy long, and there we can see the order details. Here we can see the order price or order value, the order cost or leverage, but also very important, our liquidation price, which is right now at 5,021. So it's very important that you have your stop loss above the liquidation price so that you don't get liquidated. And on top of the order details, you can already set your stop loss. So you can click on this and you could say, for example, if I lose 5% of my trade, I want to get stopped out, but you can also set it manually, of course. Let's say we want to get stopped out at 5,800, then you can here see your estimated loss. And if you agree with that, you can click confirm and your order will be placed in the order book. So right here in the order book, we can find on the active or limit order, which is a quantity of 1,000 US dollars at a Bitcoin price of 6,000 US dollars. And our order value is 0.16 Bitcoin, and our stop loss is at 5,800. So when the price of Bitcoin comes to 6,000, then our position will be filled and we will be in a long position. So a market order is different. A market order takes the best price right now. So if you want to open a long position or a short position, it will approximately take the price right here at 7,110. And a market order we normally use with a breakout trade, because when we are trading a breakout, we want to be ensured that we are inside the position. And if we have a less good price than with a limit order, that's fine, because with a breakout trade, it's very important that you are inside the position. So if we would like to place a market order, we can select here the leverage. So let's take a 10x leverage, a quantity of 2,000 US dollars. Then we can find here our order value or available balance. And let's say we would like to go long right now. Then we can see here the cost. We click on buy long. We can see here the order details. And here again, you can set your stop loss as well as your take profit. If you agree with the contract details, you click on confirm. So here we can see our position. We have a quantity of 2000 US dollars. Our order value is 0.28 Bitcoin. Our entry price is 7,108. We can see here our liquidation price. And here we can see our initial margin, which is a 10x leverage, and the amount of money we put into this trade. Here we can see our unrealized profit or loss. Right now we have a 14 cents loss. And here you can also set the stop loss or take profit when you click on this icon. So right here you can set a take profit. So if we have a profit of 25%, the trade will close automatically. And you can also set a stop loss. If we lose 5%, the trade will close automatically as well. Here we can click confirm. And then it will adjust it in your position. If you want to close the order directly, you can click here on market. Or if you want to close it with a limit order, you can click here on limit. And when you want to close your position, you can choose how much of your position you want to close. But in this case, we're going to close the full position. And an important thing, guys, with a limit order, you pay less fees than with a market order, because with a market order, you are taking liquidity out of the order book, and with a limit order, you are providing liquidity to the order book. So it is important when you are placing a limit order to press this post only button to make sure that your order is posted and is not getting executed as a market order. A conditional order is an order that will be executed at a certain trigger price. So let's have a look into that. Here we can select the leverage, then you can select the type of order. If you want to execute a certain order at a certain price with a limit order or with a market order. And below that you can find the trigger price. So let's say when Bitcoin falls below 7,000, we expect Bitcoin to continue to decline and we want to open a short position. Then we set our trigger price at 6,919. Below that we can fill in our quantity. In this case we will put 5,000 US dollars. And below that we can see the cost of this order, which is 0.0725 BTC. And we press sell short because we're speculating that the price is continue to decline. Then here we can see the order details. We can see the order price. We will take the market price at that moment. So with a limit price, you can set that manually, of course. We have the trigger price at 6,990 US dollars. The order costs, the available balance, and the position leverage. If you agree with this contract, you click on confirm. And if you scroll down, you can see that there isn't a position open yet because, yeah, we have a conditional order. So you click here on conditional, and there we can see our order. We have a quantity of 5,000 US dollars, which will be executed with a market order when the price hits 6,919. And if you would like to cancel this order, you simply click on cancel, and then the order is successfully canceled. And right now we were trading Bitcoin against US dollar, but if you want to switch, you can click here and then you can select Ethereum, EOS or Ripple. And the nice thing about Bybit is that you also can deposit Ethereum, EOS and Ripple. And if you have Bitmex, for example, you can trade those pairs, but you can only use your Bitcoin to trade those pairs. And on Bybit, you can actually deposit Ethereum, EOS and Ripple too. And if you think this tutorial was helpful, then please consider drop a like to this video. And if you have any questions concerning trading on Bybit Exchange, then you can ask that in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And if you want to receive a bonus and you want to participate in future giveaways and you want to support the channel, then you can use my affiliate link down below in the description. And if you already have a Bybit account, you can always create a second one with that affiliate link so you can get this bonus and potential future giveaways. And leverage trading is only for experienced traders. It's not for beginners traders. So if you are new to the space, I would definitely not recommend to start off with leverage trading. But if you know how to trade and manage your risk, then leverage can be a good tool to increase your profits. Well guys, that was it for this Bybit tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions you can ask in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And I see you all in the next one.